Hola, bom dia mundo. It's the first day of my mum and sister's holiday to Porto Covo with us. We're just outside having some breakfast in the second garden. It's a lovely morning, it's not too cool. The sun hasn't quite come out yet, but we expect it to later. There's the magical ocean in front of us. We're going to be walking down the coast today. Breakfast is over, and now Story, Mum and Nyla are just enjoying the view. We are planning on going for a walk today down the coast. The weather looks like it's going to improve in about an hour's time. And look at this sweet girl. Hello. What, have you seen water? Whoa, burdens. Are you enjoying the view? Yeah? You're very close. Do you want to see the camera? Yeah? What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, look. Yeah, can you see? Here. Here's your face.
Is your face? Is your face then?
Is that your chin?
Yeah. Is that your chin? Is that pretty? It's you.
It's different from the other camera, isn't it?
You.
And the pants go with them.
Just little presents for Story. Yeah, she's loved it. It's got birdies on it.
Show her that when I put her down for a nap. So that's what she likes.
And what's that? It's like a swimming.
And this one I thought was so cute. It's like a little culotte there.
Yeah, with the little bubbles.
Yeah, sweet, isn't it? And the bubbles to go there with that one there.
Yeah, she like that. And a bag full of reels of cotton. Just for Sacha. You've got a lot of stitching to do now, Sash.
Oh, goodness.
Wow, you went to town. Well, it's a little bit bigger, but you see the size, it's still 18 to 12 to 18 months.
She'll grow into it, yeah.
So I thought, and I love the pants. There's some giraffes on there, it's got animals on there.
My mum just gave us the biggest surprise ever. We've been talking about buying new computers for a very long time now, and this is my old machine dying, and we've just been gifted by my mum and my dad and my uncle a brand new computer. My hand is shaking. We've said all our thank yous, we've had an emotional thank you, and it's going to make a huge difference to our work, isn't it, Sash? Yeah. We really needed this, so big thanks, Mum. And we can open it up, give it a go. And we're off. Time to take the family for a little walk. We turned the camera off for the moment there to properly say thank you to my mum and to my dad and to my uncle for gifting us this new computer and even a new phone as well. They got me a new phone. There's something that I've never mentioned in the vlogs before. When my dad was in the hospital the very last day that I saw him, after I said goodbye, I got on the plane back to Portugal, and my brothers and my mum stayed with my dad until the end. And one of the very last things that he said to my family was, "Help Jmayel." And everyone was like, "What do you mean?" And he could barely say the words, he actually had to write them down. But as soon as he got the words out to say, "Help Jmayel," he relaxed. And he laid back, he got the message across to everybody. When my mum gave me this computer, we had quite an emotional moment, and she basically said to me, this is one of his last requests. He wanted to help you to keep doing what you're doing. In my dad's last years after the stroke, he came and spent loads of weeks with us in Thailand, experiencing so many things. And we were just making videos about our holidays and our trips with him, not realizing how much of an impact it was making on his life and how much of an impact it was making on the people that watch him and his life and our videos. One thing I've noticed and one thing I've worked out about what we're doing is, if you're a creator, just keep creating, because you never know who it's going to impact in the world and what it's going to mean to somebody else apart from you. Hey!
I saw a flower in your hand as well.
What's Papa got in her hair? Hey, Story, did you choose that for Papa? Look at that.
Same flower as yours.
Yeah.
See?
The sea?
Yeah.
Good girl. It's a beautiful sea, isn't it? We haven't got full sunshine today, but it is still quite warm out. There's a warm wind hitting us. So we are just taking a little walk down the coastline to see what's here. Show Mum and Nyla what the Porto Covo town looks like. Nyla's taking lots of pictures for memories. Clouds are looking very dramatic right now. We were just saying it's really distinctive, the colours of the rocks, isn't it? You've got this really interesting blush pink colour here, and then over there, like more traditional rock colour.
Steak. Steak with the veins on it.
Oh yeah. Those fatty veins that you get in a steak, it does look like that. And we've just noticed that this looks a lot like actual marble between the rocks. It's an interesting formation. My mum's just had her toes painted and they're the same colour as this flower. That was a good prediction. Yeah, how could you have known that was going to be there? Hey Story, what's that over there? More doggies. A couple of Edens. What did you say, Story? Did you say horsey?
What?
Story's been eyeing up these little donkeys here. She thinks they're horsies. Close enough. Just entering the centre of town now. We've noticed that they've got crochet on the trees here. Very pretty. Wonder if they had some kind of event on. Oh, our cafe's shut, Sash. This is where we normally have our coffee. Uh-oh.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I was saying, it looks lovely, doesn't it? What do you think of that?
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah. This wasn't here last time, was it, Sash?
Very pretty.
So I can do that now. But not
Ah. We've just arrived at the Italian restaurant, have a little snack, and Story has been given a lovely little drawing pad and some pencils to play with. How nice.
And they're a
blue
grapevine.
one.
Yeah. You see the grapes all hanging down there. And they just put
Look at
own
Story's little
box of
soup. Oh, wow, how nice is that? Yeah, that goes in your mouth. Nom. Is it good?
Oh, look, got a little spoon coming.
Oh, perfect. Obrigado.
Yay for you.
Oh, how sweet. There's a lot of soup there to eat, Story. Enjoy. Mum has ordered herself a shrimp salad. Look who's back with a wind fan. Oh, you've been shopping? Wow. Sacha and I ordered a pomodoro pizza without the cheese, sun-dried tomatoes, basil and olives. Looks very nice. Do you want to share some of this, Story? Yeah? You're giving this to me now, you're done with this. You want pizza instead? Whee! We're on our way to the supermercado, do some shopping, stock up on some snacks. The weather has improved a little bit. There has been a bit more sunshine as we've been sitting out for lunch.
The different ways.
Mum's done with her shopping. Now that we've left the shop, Story is really enjoying her little wind fan. It's going for it now. Story, look, you're missing the action.
Look.
Whoa! You didn't even realise how much action was going on. We're just going to head back down to the coast and walk towards the house and then have some snacks at home in the garden. We're trying to work out what this stuff is. It's got a really strong herby smell. What do you think, Mum?
I didn't think of it actually.
You don't know?
I'm going to say fennel, but we look it up.
It smells edible. Just looking at that beautiful little house there. Story has all the toys today. Look at this fantastic plant we've just seen. The wildflowers here are amazing colours. Nyla's doing a bit of FaceTime. Look at those lovely colours. Look at that beach there. No one on it. And just over on the right hand side is Sacha and Papa. Bonk. Heading home. I can see Papa and Mummy are just sitting on the rock up there, Story. That's where we threw the stone into the sea for your granddad. Do you remember that day? Actually, I think you were in bed, but you must have watched the video afterwards. Birdies, yeah. We're just admiring the colour of this sand as well. Looks like it's a rusty colour, like it has iron in it or something. Did you tell Papa this is where we put the stone in the sea?
No, I was about to.
Ah, I see. Yeah, you thought about it. Beautiful. Look at that dramatic sky. It's looking extremely dramatic down there. Whoa, why don't we just put another stone in the sea for Popo?
Wow.
Story has been released. Story has refused to go to bed, so she's watching vlogs instead. I took thousands of pictures of Story the other day, so I'm just looking through them, seeing which ones we can get rid of. I do believe Mummy's in charge of risotto duties tonight. After that lovely pea and mint risotto that Sacha made the other day, we thought, how can we let other people miss out on this deliciousness?
Yeah, I was going to wait till Story was in bed, but
That's not happening.
that's not happening. And I'm hungry.
What is it, the carrier? No, carrier will be a bit shutting up.
Yeah, it looks like a cargo ship.
You get as close as possible. or
That's as
what?
close as I can see it, but it is
But that
huge.
sun is really bouncing off the sea.
Yeah, we might get sunset tonight.
In Porto.
The sun is setting now. We've actually got some sunshine coming through the window, and we're all enjoying our risotto that Sasha's cooked. Mum's just fallen through the chair.
It was all puffed up. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, port and tonics. Here we go.
Cheers, everyone.
Ta-da.
Thank you. House.
Let's just have a quick look out here
I think I should have said that to you
before dinner time.
leaving it on the balcony.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And this is what my dad would have come to see. It's absolutely beautiful. I can just imagine him sitting there in that chair, looking out at the sunset. It's a pleasant temperature out here. Not cold, not hot. Even though my dad isn't here right now, my mum is, and my sister is, and I feel like it's time to do more with them, time to do more with family. Whenever we get the chance, just build experiences together so that we can keep these in our minds until the days when we're not here anymore as well. And Story can watch all of this back and understand what we were all about.
Boil it up. Bring it right up in the boil.
Yeah.
Put it in the mug and drink it. And she moved to that one. What was it again? I haven't got a clue. She brought She
No, that's like a long string thing.
No, you know your rosemary you got there. It was like rosemary types of leaves. But it turned into a.
Would you like some rosé? There you go.
Is this the wine or the Lambrusco?
This is the Lambrusco. Well, that little window of sunshine at the end of the day really did make today special for me. And not just that, everything else that's happened today, getting to spend time with my mum, receiving such an amazing gift, just all kinds of things. It's been really nice. The story's been an absolute delight as usual.
Yeah. We had a few teething problems going to bed.
At bedtime. We're just watching the last of the sunlight go down behind the horizon now, and hopefully we'll have more days like this. If you want to see our behind the scenes stuff, you can become an 8 miler by clicking the link up here in the description below, and we will see you tomorrow for more adventures. Bye.
Bye.
Guess what? It's yours.